What's going on, everybody? So I've been getting a lot of questions about how I personally look for vehicles. Actually, I've got this a lot. I've got this probably 10 times in the last 3 days. And so what I'm going to do today, as some of you guys may know, before I start even talking about what I'm going to do, I buy and resell cars. I look for the best deals in my area, find them, drive them for a little while, and then sometimes sell them for a profit. And I also help hundreds of people in our Flipping Wheels group chat do the same thing. But I get this question so much that I need to go over it. So I'm going to share my screen with you today and really just show you exactly how I set my criteria, how I set my search results, how much I usually pay for these cars, what I look for, what I don't look for, what stands out to me, how to spot a fake ad. It's all going to be in this video in just a second. So I hope you guys come along. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope this is good information for you guys. It's not going to be funny. It's just going to be serious and really help people that are wanting to make an extra $500 to $1,000 investing in cars, motorcycles, dirt bikes, whatever it may be. But this will be, just a good informational video that can help you in the future. If you guys want to learn a new market that can make you, an extra $1,000 a month, and it's almost passive after you buy the car. So it's really, really cool. So come inside with me right now. I'm going to show you guys how I do this. I'm going to share my screen only and just start scrolling and use the audio from there. So here we go. So now that we are inside our computer, we are going to check out deals the way I do it. I'm just going to show you guys exactly how I do it and what I look for, what I try to avoid, and how I know, what's a scam, what's not a scam. And I actually haven't really looked on here. I looked on here earlier today, so maybe there's some new stuff that will surprise me. So let's check this out. So I don't always set my price range. I used to set my price range more. So let's just say I'm at $1,000 and we're going to go to $7,000. So that's going to be our max. I'm not picky about make and model and year. Odometer, I'm not picky because some things, people are more lenient with the miles because they're known to be more reliable. So I don't really do that filter either. But let's check this out. So as the typical Craigslist fashion is, the top results are the ones that are the most new. I typically try and find deals before anyone else has, because if I know it's a good deal and no one's seen it yet, then that gives me a greater opportunity to capitalize on that. Whereas if it's been on there 20 days, then the chances of it being a bad deal is way more likely, because someone like me's probably looked within 20 days and saw it. And if they didn't buy it, there's probably a reason behind it. Or if someone's went and looked at it and they didn't buy it, since it's been on there 20 days, that's probably possible. Then it's not a good deal. So we're just going to be searching through here. These are very, very good cars, Honda Civics. They sell well. The audience is there. Like parents, first cars, wives love them. Like there's all kinds of stuff. One thing that I don't like about this right off the bat is when, that's the Carfax. I don't like when they put the KBB value, a screenshot of that. That just means that, they honestly are like, no, I will not go below this, because it's not always accurate, but they'll literally just rely on that and they won't budge. And they stick to the KBB. But I hate when there's a screenshot of that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think the same thing? It's just annoying. But this car looks good. One thing that I do notice, I don't know why there's, to cover the license plate. One thing I do notice a lot of times is like when they're on the side of the roads, these can actually be resellers. So this can be something that I'd want to go in more cautious with. I have the KBB private party value saved. So all we can do right here is hit the LX. LX, we'll scroll down. We can do 4-cylinder sedan. It will instantly pull up right beside us what it's priced at. And this is KBB, right? So it says it's $895 underpriced than the KBB price. Here's the private party, $67 to $8,400. If you base it just off that, then it seems like a good deal, right? So you can use this tool, but you always don't want to rely on that. So let's just keep looking. I'll show you guys. So I like deals like this. This is a 328i. It's in a driveway. That is a huge pro. Usually that means like you can almost see their address. You can't, but this is a huge pro because of that it's more than likely an individual's and not a reseller. So you can get a better deal. Typically, you can go in person. You can negotiate. Maybe they need cash quickly. But this is a very big deal. Actually, is when you find them in their actual driveway. If they're on the side of the road with a random picture, a lot of times that can be a reseller because they don't want to put it in front of their house.
or whatever it is. But the price here, I don't really think that's a great deal, but that's something cool to look for. So in your driveway is a very good thing. But again, I'm just going over. So here's another one in the driveway. That's probably an individual's. Here's another one in their driveway, '05 Saturn. Let's see if there's anything that stands out to me that's something that I can, help you guys with. Okay, yeah, right here, right off the bat. This car, the blue's not that bad. The stripes are kind of weird on it. It looks like it's clean, right? This car, in my opinion, would go probably more towards a woman. And honestly, the issue with this car, right, is that it is a stick shift. And yes, there are tons of people that can drive this, guys and girls, but there's tons of guys and girls that just can't or they don't want to have the hassle of driving stick. It is a process, and that can narrow your audience on this particular car. On some, like Jeep owners, they love standards a lot of times. Corvette, they actually are probably more of a pro than an automatic. So, but on that car, as a commuter car, a family car, a stick might actually hurt that. So we're gonna keep scrolling. We're gonna keep scrolling down. These sell very well, but that's a 2500. So something about these is I tend to stay with the 1500s. The 2500s are heavier. They burn more gas, and they don't tend to be as desirable from my experience. Going to the car auctions, they always did worse. No one ever bid it as high on these as they did the 1500 series. And there's a couple reasons for that. They just burn a lot of gas. They aren't used like they're made to haul more, but they're not used enough. Whereas the 1500 can still do the majority of what this can do. So people just prefer that one. So that's something there. Let's keep looking. So here's this Chevy Cruze, right? This is actually a very popular car. It's very reliable. But right here isn't. Yes, it might be a benefit because I know the 6-speed manuals get really good gas mileage on these. But again, it's a commuter car. It can narrow your audience quite a bit for it being a manual. If it was an automatic, it'll appeal to almost everybody, especially since it's a mass-produced car, and a lot of people are going to want it. But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys, trying to show you guys how I look at them, and this is just real. I'm not going to clip any of this. I'm just going to cut the intro and the outro in this together, and I just want to show you guys exactly how I do it. There's nothing different about this, but this is the process. Here's a Toyota Sequoia SR5. Toyotas do very well with resale value. Sequoias are very, very good. SR5s, they have the limited option as well. 4x4 is a good thing to look for, $5,200. I've actually had one of these. I sold one with my dad at his dealership, and it was a white one. It was lifted. It had leather, but it had 247,000 miles, and I sold it for $4,200, I was surprised I got that much out of it. But yeah, again, they do sell. People that have Toyotas or people that love Toyotas, they're willing to buy these things with 300,000 miles on them if the timing belt's been changed. Tacomas, and some of those Toyotas, it's crazy. So Toyotas are very, very good in my opinion. I always look at Toyotas. Always look at like Tacomas like this. They sell regardless. They can be salvage title and still sell. I think it's really cool. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these posted, and these have actually done very well. This one's a little high on the price wise. Let's see what the mileage is. 113. If you could get a car like this for 4,000, I think that would be a super good deal. But let's keep looking. Volkswagens or Volvos, I don't think they're very well, built very well. I typically stay away from them most of the time. You can tell by this ad, 2010 Volvo S40, clean Carfax. I can tell by this ad alone, this title, that this is definitely a dealer. This is clearly a dealer too. I mean, that one's obvious, like he's announcing that he's a dealer. But that one you can definitely tell it's a dealer or a reseller. This one might not be. But there are things like that that you can look for that are very beneficial. My roommate actually had one of these, '03 BMW Z4, and they sold it for $4,800, and it was in a little better shape than this one. But I honestly didn't think they sold, but it sold still, and they made a little profit after they drove it for a little bit and enjoyed it. But this is literally what I do. There's nothing crazy. I just am very cautious, and I try and understand to the best of my knowledge what I will like who I will be selling to. Even if I go to drive it for 6 months, I want to know who I'm selling it to, and what they will want, so I can appeal to that audience. It's not about me; it's about the next person. So that's really what I try to do. I'm gonna click back over to full screen on my face, and talk to you guys and kind of exit with you guys. But this is literally what I do exactly every single day. We just search like this. It's really fun, especially when you find a deal. It's like you'll see it in like posted in 10 minutes and you get really excited. You tell it like your buddies that are interested in doing this too. We'll post it in the Discord chat, in the Flipping Wheels group chat, and all the guys get riled up. So this is literally what we do. I'm gonna go back over to full screen real quick right now.
All right, guys, so I hope you like that. That is just strictly what I do. It's that simple. There's nothing too complex about it. I've made so many mistakes. Again, I started doing this when I was 15 years old. My dad owns a car lot, so I've been in this little business for a little while now. I've been to the car auctions 3 times a week, 3 different locations for a year straight. I've seen all the cars that tend to be good, tend to be bad. You just see so many that you start to become aware of common issues with Ford Explorers, certain types of cars. And I'm just here to help you, inform you, and help you guys find the best deal, because I know it's so common to lose money on a vehicle, and now it's just become like accepted. And I hate that so much, that people will buy a car for 40 and then just be like, yeah, it's probably gonna be worth 20 in 2 years because I bought it brand new, but oh well, I need a nice reliable car. When you can get a good used one for 25 and then sell it for 27 6 months later, make 2,000, still drive it, and do well and come out on top. So this is really what I just wanted to make this video for. It's very, very important. Now that you made it this far, you've watched the whole thing through, so I hope that helped you. Comment down below if you liked this video based on my information, what I could do better, what you guys like to look for, what kind of cars that you guys think are reliable, what you guys try and stay away from, and just let me know down below. You can follow me on Instagram. That'll be the second link below. We help people do this every single day in the Flipping Wheels group chat. Click that first link down below and let us help you get started today buying and reselling cars for profit. Make an extra side income. It's really, really cool. So just click that first link below. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.